What's up, everybody? My name is Shannon and I am still waiting for my Satyr, and today we are talking about the sequel to Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. Let me just say, and I think I said this before, I love the Caraval series. I think that trilogy is so good. The first book could almost just completely stand on its own. I love it. It's awesome. I was excited when she was writing more books in the series, especially about Jax. He's a very interesting character, but I wasn't super impressed with Once Upon a Broken Heart. It was good, but I just wasn't crazy about it, and I have that same feeling about The Ballad of Never After as well. I think it was good. I think there's some interesting things going on with the world and with characters, specifically Jax, but when it comes to Evangeline and like the actual story at large, it's just not as grand as I think this book wants you to think it is. So at the end of the first book, lots of crazy things happened, so much is going on with Evangeline, but the crux of this book is that she thought she killed her husband Apollo. She didn't. He is alive. There's 2 curses now put on him, and now she is on the run because of that. And it looks like the only hope of being able to get into these curses and be able to live her life peacefully will be to open the Valerie Arch, even though she doesn't want to. The reasons that she doesn't want to, though, are completely lost on me. If they were mentioned in the first book, I don't remember. And in this book, it really just seems like she doesn't want to open it out of stubbornness because everybody else wants to open it and nobody knows what's in it, and she's the only one that can in fact open it. Of course, that stubbornness also comes from the fact that it seems like Jax wants to open it, though we don't know what his intentions are at all. He is a very ambiguous character. We don't know what he wants. We don't know what is driving him until the very end of this book. We do finally get some questions answered in this book, which is what has me holding on and wanting to read the next book in the series. I do think if it wasn't for the amazing storytelling going on with Jax, I probably would be like, you know what, I think these are good, they're just not really for me, but I do have a lot of questions that I still want to see answered, and I do like Evangeline. However, in this book, I just felt like she doesn't do a whole lot. Like, we see a lot of repeats from the first book with certain scenes and certain scenarios, certain situations. They're just flipped. And I actually even found that within this book, it was getting a little bit repetitive as well. Except for those moments where we were learning like new things, and it's normally in those quiet moments, I just found it to be a little bit like we were tugging Evangeline on from like one place to another. I'm giving this book a B- because I do think it's enjoyable. I do think it's interesting. And like I said, I am still going to read the next one in the series, but I still think it's a little bit boring. It's just so dramatic. Like, there's so much drama going on, which I love. Like, I'm living for that drama, but the story itself just isn't grabbing me. I think like the last hour of this book just like really got me, and I was like, whoa, okay, like now I'm paying attention. But leading up to that, it was just kind of more of the same. So Ballad of Never After, like I said, I'm giving it a B-. I will be continuing on with the series, and we will see if it ends up being almost as good as Caraval, because right now it's not even close. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Talk Books with me every week. That's everything I got for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.